Hello guys and welcome back to another Adobe Lightroom video. Now before I start, I just want to say a big thank you to the guys at Swanage Railway for making the event happen. It was absolutely wonderful. So yeah, and also I just want to say a big thanks to you guys for heading over to the new website. The website's down in the description down below, and the response for that has been absolutely great. So yeah, but I will say before I start the video that all the final renders of of what I'm editing today can be found in the video description down the Swanage Railway album. So you can go and find all my photos plus the ones edited today over there. So this is the Swanage Railway Autumn Steam Gala. Now, this is the final day. So today's the 16th. This is when I went today. So yeah, and I was down there. It's great. Loads of people were there, but I have some stuff to talk about. So yeah, but anyway, so I took 485 photos down there. It's more sort of it's more spray and pray than anything. Today's shoot was. So yeah, am I happy with most of them? No, I'm not. But some of them I quite like. There are one or two favourites that I have with the whole thing in total. But yeah, anyway, let's get ourselves started. So we've got this one, the breakdown van. Yeah, not my favourite. So yeah, a bit bland because of the roof in the way. So yeah, here's the Manson coming in. Again, it's all right, but it's that roof. Here it is again. Yeah, that's all right, but it's too bland. I find that one again. I think they're the first class carriages. I think. So yeah. I'm going to have a look. I'm going to put that as. Here's the Manson coming around. We've had too many of these shots before. It's really just the same thing every time. So yeah. Again, I need to get my angles straight, definitely. Here's little M7. Yeah. Here's a driver here. It's alright. I might go with this. Let's set that as 1 for now. Is that there? Yeah, could be a bit better. That I'm gonna say 1 for that. Here's one of the next train that comes in. This is the 7F. This is the one that's come down. I quite like the face he's pulling on there. So yeah, this one just a bit. Yeah. On here, this looks slightly out of focus. I mean, it is loading in. I haven't rendered these 1-to-1. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Just use the buffer. I'm gonna set it as 2. There we go. That's more like it. 1. Yeah. Let's have that as well. No. It's overexposed. Definitely there. So that was basically the what they were. How can I put? They were. I wouldn't say double header, but they were more sort of joined onto each other. They were. Here's the Manson coming out now. Can we see loads of these shots again? So it's not gonna say much. There's 1 or 2 of these that I quite like. Yeah, again, it's not straight. I'm going to say we're going to keep that one. I'm going to remove that one. And that one. And that one. There's a shunt signal. Don't know why I took that. Just some sort of different sort of thing. Here it is coming out. Yeah. That, if I can get that straight, that might be alright. Alright, here's some more sort of, I wouldn't say, a more sort of portrait, sort of, well, action sort of style things I was trying to go for. And there's quite a few of these I quite like. I'm not sure, it might be that one. there are a few that I quite like. I think I get him back later. And actually, yes, I do. Yeah, that goes up to there. And it comes down to go onto the turntable. Actually, I think no, it fills up. Then goes onto the turntable. That's it. Yeah. No. No, not again. Here he is coming down again. I like this guy. I don't know about you. If you've watched the channel Slow Mo Guys, he looks a bit like him from the Slow Mo Guys. Don't tell me I deleted it. If I did, I would be sort of. No. Yes. No. Yeah. Here's it being turned around on the turntable. Some nice pulling, but not much good photos. Is this one coming out separately? Aha, here's the nice photo I quite like. I'm going to go back to that one. Alright, so here's our start. This is the start of our portraits. This one, this is the best one, I think, out of them all. I'm going to keep this one. This guy's got his eyes, that man there's got his eyes closed. That's the only trouble, because he's looking directly at the camera. There's the I'm not sure which one. I think that's the one with the smoke deflectors on the side of it. No, I was wrong. It's that one. I quite like that. I quite like that one as well. No. No. It's just on his phone. That's alright. Too much dead space. This one was more sort of like, oh, actually. Yeah, let's try that. That I quite like because of the steam. So I'm going to keep that. Nah. There's a background on that sort of bluish green. No. So the next one coming in, this is the one that's come down again for from the Gala. I got a few nice portrait shots, so I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to keep that one. Yeah, I'm going to say we're not going to have that one. Now you can see it there. That looks a bit blurred around the actual number. Actually, no, that's coming sharp now. I'm gonna keep that. There is that again. You can see the number of people that have turned out. Is the axles, etc., stuff like that. I'm just trying to think what I was focusing on there because it looks really out of focus. That wheel, I think I was focusing on. Looking down at his paperwork, yeah. Here that comes out. I quite like that with the driver, with the smoke in the background. He's got his face going a bit weird. We can try. He's got his hand out. Here's him doing his lights. He actually puts... I'm going to keep that. I quite, again, like that. Now when I took that, he did place it on top, so I don't know what happened with that. But, yeah. Gonna keep that. Gonna take that out. Ooh, got a section now. Of which to choose, that or that. Quite like that. Gonna take that out. Is that again now? You've got none of the steam. Brilliant. But anyway, right, I'll get into sort of talking now a bit about some stuff. So basically, you're there by the engine viewing area. You know, it's a confined space. There's not a lot of room. There isn't. And there's not a lot of room, I will tell you. And you've got all these photographers, you know, who have quite high-end cameras. Yeah, and of course, you know, they have the professional gear so they can take the better shots. And then you've got the people who can't either afford that or just don't have it at the moment, who then are sort of, how can I put it? They're sort of like they're like not equal as them, I'm gonna say, because they feel that they have the sort of they have they've got more sort of how can I put it? They feel that they've got more authority than you, so that sort of attitude. And the thing is, you know, you're there, and that, you know, it's just a photo. You know, you're not on some sort of professional event or sort of a professional thingamabob. You're just, you know, you're there at your own time. You are, and that, you know, really, it doesn't really matter if you're not at the front, if you're not in this sort of position. Because I was right in the corner. So basically, this is the best position to be in, because you're. So you've got a fence, so you've got the corner, and then you've got a bridge, so you've got this bridge, and you've got the best view from the bridge, but also you've got the best view from the other side in which every train comes through. So, yeah, and basically, I had it, basically, and most of the photographers didn't like it, because I was there, and it really sort of was it was like, why? Because, you know, it's just a little place. You know, you doesn't. It's not that really concerning. And the thing was, like, the thing that really annoyed me the most was that, you know, the people who were there, the sort of professional photographers, they were you know, they were right there talking about it to their friends or wives, whoever are there. And that's the thing that sort of got me, because, like, yeah. And I'll talk about one instance. So you've got this man who has a, I think it's a Canon 3D Mark II. I think that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure. But he's got a telephoto, I think that's 55 to 200. The more professional version, so the higher end, sort of like so if you go to like air shows, you see them with like the sort of more sort of whitish Canon lenses. He's got one of those on the monopod, and he's talking to his wife like about how he should have been where I was, and how I should have been somewhere else, because he had the professional camera. And it sort of really annoyed me, because, you know, that's not how it should be. You know, it shouldn't be based on, oh, you've got a crap camera, or DSLR in this case, that means that you must, like, not be allowed to take photos. You know, that's not how it should be, not at all. And, like, you know, you're just doing your own thing. You're just here taking your own photos. You're not harming anyone at all, and like, you don't expect it. But it really sort of winds you up. But yeah, this one I quite like. It's quite all right. Lighting's all right. Yeah. He's sort of laughing at something. Ah, brilliant. Yeah, that's all right. Eh. No. Oh, he's got his little walkie-talkie. This is not how railways work. But yeah, I mean, you shouldn't have to sort of, you shouldn't hear that at all, because like all it is just, it's a free event. Well, not really, if that's if you choose to, of course, ride on the train. So it's not a free event, but you know, like, it's not necessary at all. And it sort of like winds me up, and he was like judging everyone who is there. So like, oh, look at me, I got this, I got this, I got this. You know, sort of like is looking at people, pulling like a sort of like what stare. And the funny thing was, because I was behind him, so I could see what he was sort of photographing, or taking photos of, and then he was sort of looking back at like what he took, and basically, actually, let's scroll back. I think it was one of these photos. It might be a bit more further up. There might be a little, I can't find it, but basically, let's just pick a random photo here. It might have been that, for example. I think. I think it was that. Something around that, basically. And he had taken the exact same shot of it. He did. He just took the exact same shot as what I did. And like, of course, his would be a bit better because he's using a higher end camera. Of course, that's how it, that's how it, of course, would work. But his wasn't sort of like, it's just the exact same image from where he was, and he was complaining about where I was. I shouldn't have been there when he got the exact same image as I got. When like it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't, not at all. And like the thing is, you just ignore it. But then the thing is, like, because you're in a confined space, you can't do anything about it if like a sort of moment comes when you are like, how can I put it? So, for example, let's say a train was coming from the way that you were, and you're basically the only one who could see it. Well, the trouble was, because I was in that area, everyone came to your side. People got in front of you. People like were really budged up to you, and like, you think, really? Like, I mean, like, I know they're trying to take pictures, but it shouldn't, like, oh, it annoys me, because I mean, they're old people as well. They're old boys. They are. And like, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just the way they judge people by the sort of camera they got. I mean, they look at you for what camera. Oh, look, he's got a Nikon D3300, etc. Stuff like that. Yeah. But the thing is, they always use you sort of like, they don't sort of complain when like, oh, you spot something out, and they're like there taking the photo of what you've just seen. And I mean, like, yeah. Right, so this is the point now when the rain started to kick in. You can probably see it on the photos. You can. Yeah, rain. Rain is a big problem here in the UK, as some of you might know. I quite like that. I don't know why. And this is when it literally poured it down. And the thing was, because I was using the D3300, again, it's not a professional grade DSLR. And it gets the job done, it does. But when it chucked down, I was literally trying to make sure it survived, because it's not waterproof. Or it's not built to be waterproof like some of the professional grade ones. So I was being really sort of careful. Like at one point I thought, oh god, I've lost it. But no, it stood up really well to the rain. I mean, like, yeah, it was really great. But as you can see, the rain came down. I was like, it's like some person had chucked a bucket of water on you, sort of. That's what it was like. Oh, here it is even worse. Sorry. As you can see, this is from a different position again. You can just see it heckling down. Here is it when it's coming out. Again, of course, it was raining. But guess what? You know, gonna get it. And as you can see on this one, it's not straight at all, because I wasn't bothered around if it was straight or not. I just wanted to get the shot because it was pouring it down. So yeah, I'm gonna take that one. Gonna take that one as well. Okay, no. There's a rainbow there, you can't see it. A man told me to take that. Didn't work, as you can probably, as you can see. So yeah. This is a little sort of test I did. This is just a sort of, this is just it blurred out completely, this background here, and there it is. I quite like that. Here's this. Here's these. Not 7F. No, it's 7F. Yes, 7F. Yeah, 7F. Coming in. They're looking at something. I'm going to take that, I'm going to crop it in a bit. Going to probably use that. Nope. Nope. Can I get away with that? I'm going to say that. No. 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 We're nearly there. No. 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 Might as well just shot continuously and you'd see the whole event, like in a, just by me tapping right on my keyboard loads of times. We're nearly there. I mean, the thing is, like, you're there, and like you're up against all these photographers who have professional grade stuff, and you're trying your hardest to like, what's it? To like, take pictures, but you just can't because you're being sort of like put down by all these people. So yeah, this lady up here with this Canon, as we went past, this lady thought it would be a great idea to take us. So yeah, that's always brilliant. So I'm probably in a photo somewhere. If I find that, then I'll probably tag myself in it. But yeah, I like the back end of carriages. I don't know why. There's something about them. You can see the hail of black smoke coming out of there. Need to get like straight on the angles I do, otherwise I'm just going to end up losing megapixels from cropping. So yeah, I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go, how is that one? Ooh, it's hard, that one. No, not, yeah, the green on the grass doesn't. This guy was like looking at me. Hello. No. It's like most of these were like sort of like, I wouldn't say test because that's more of a lie actually. Test. They're more sort of like you go to shoot the action and then they just gone, disappeared. So yeah, that's more of what it was. To be honest, you can see the amount of smoke coming out by that diesel. Here's Manson again, reversing back. Could have actually had that. We'll take that. We've seen these images 1,000 times. I might as well just like. I mean, the trouble I have is that I'm a sort of, because I at the moment I haven't got into manual or any of the PAMS modes at all. I haven't got into that at all because I'm still a beginner, even though I'm like 1 month into everything. Quite like that. That's more darker, but we'll see. Ooh. I like the dark shadows on there. So when it gets under the bridge, that's when the sort of blue comes out. I gotta say that. Nope. Nope. Yeah, we'll have that. Nope. Nope. Nope, that's no. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the British Rails in. That's quite nice. There's a nice little lamp I thought I'd take, you know, just a bit of definition. Ooh. Ooh. The hand. The hand. I'm gonna go with that, because that's just too zoomed in, I feel. Oh yeah, by the way, I've actually signed up to become a sort of volunteer down here. So yeah, on the railway. It's sort of like, the reason I've done it is because it's fun. It's fun. And also more of the sort of photography opportunities. So yeah, that's mainly why. But I've always been a fan of trains when I've been young. Does that mean I'm a fan of trains now? No, it doesn't. No, but I've always had this sort of like, I quite like train attitude, sort of thing, and it's sort of, I like it. I like it. So yeah, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, I feel. So yeah. Yeah. A problem that I do have with these sort of events, though, is just saying you don't know what to expect. In the aspects of that, you're gonna be sort of, you know, you don't know whether you're gonna get a place or not. You know, for example, I didn't know if I was gonna get that location, which I'm glad I have, because I've got all these shots. But like, can I move one more? I like the darkness on that. I'll keep that because it's got a shunt disc in it. Ooh, that's got people in it now. I like that. The depth of field on the 55 to 200 is great. Should have gone to 18 to 55 for this close up, but nah, I'm fine. No, didn't get him. I like that shot. The thing that ruins it is the roof. It's this roof. Goddamn roof. So yeah, I did turn off VR at some point, which for people who don't know what that means is vibration reduction. For the gamers out there, no, it's not virtual reality. Although that would be cool, but you know, having a sort of VR headset on your camera. Nope. I should really wait for all these to get loading. Ooh, what I have. I quite like that. Nah. Let's go to develop. and let's go on to, I think it's 1 I selected everything, was at rated equal to 1. 88 of these are the final ones. That's going to be great. Okay guys, right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go and edit them. This is the beauty of doing raw files, because you can just do a tweak and it's tweaked. So yeah, anyway, here's this. I'm going to possibly cut that off, because it's going to annoy me. Yeah, we can do that. See how it goes. Let's have a look in black and white. It always looks great in black and white. I'm going to keep it colour for this one. I'm probably going to. Keep the highlights up a bit, because the light on there on his face wasn't too great. I'll make the whites a bit more brighter. Blacks, I'll tone them down. There we go. I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember how this one got in. I'm gonna crop it slightly. The fence. So I'm gonna straighten it slightly. Maybe just to go a teeny weeny bit closer. Oh no, I lied. That's alright. Dead space at the top. Meh. Gotta crop it to there. There we go, it's better. Let's do a, yeah, black and white. That should be alright. Shadows, yeah, whites, they can go tone down a bit. Can go a bit like that. I like that. It's quite cool. Is this? There's a lot of exposure on his face. I don't know even if his face is in focus on what is. Trying to figure out what this is actually focusing on. Let's have a little go. There we go, let's tone it down on there. Up with the exposure, contrast. Meh. There's a lot on his face. I might need to remove this. Let's remove it. Here we go. The trouble is I don't want to just over contrast it, because I've done that before with some images. Have they looked? Naff. So with this, like, I want to sort of like, black and white is always the way to go with images like this anyway. Let's go 1, 2, down, cool. No. Nope. See, as you go along, you figure out sort of like what you think is right or appropriate. I think that's level. He says, he thinks. Ooh. I want to cut that telephone box out. That looks a bit new. If I like crop it there. Going. Did I do that with 2 images? I swear I might have. No, I did it with that. It's just me. I like this shot and I'm going to keep it in colour. But first it needs to be straightened. Because it's very wonky. It's one of these ways. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like it is. Do that. Don't want too much contrast. Highlights, whites, they're gonna be brought out a bit. Blacks. Ooh, always look great in black and white. There we go. No, it's that one. That's the one there. Right, so right. Yeah, I'll keep this one in black and white, I think. Going to crop that in minorly. Crop that in minorly again. May bring that down. May just readjust that. Bring that out slightly. There we go, cool. So some person's got a big light and it's just shining on him. Oh, hello. Just spotted that. So now I sort of like want to turn it down so it's not so sharp. There we go. Yeah. No, got too many. Here we go. It's a shot I adore. Yeah, there we go. I don't know whether to have it like that or like that. Can I duplicate? I think it's Control D. But I have done from experience that D is like delete. Control D. Don't know what that's done, to be honest. Do photo, create virtual copy. There we go. So if I like, let's do this one in color. Got to be careful with the light shining on them. How does it look? Yeah, I'm alright. Let's try this one. Black and white. Gotta be careful again. You can see all the soot and how. No, not how. I need to reiterate that. It's his jacket. That's the only problem I have. Yeah. It's alright. So we've got that one and that one. Yep, cool. This. Oh, shouldn't have done that. I just pressed auto. So you don't let Lightroom do its own thing. I mean, this is a sort of great thing with like sort of Lightroom, because you can just take a photo, or you can just edit it, you know, however you fancy, to be honest. And yeah, yeah. Gonna cut that out. And them out. Take that one out again. Is this quite like this because you're like sort of looking out onto everything. Ooh. Missed it there. There we go. Do that with the line up there, so more or less. So I don't want to go over, and then you start getting some stuff. Just see how much soot there is under that bridge. It's immense. It's tons. Not ton. No, it's tons. Inches. Inches of it. So first of all, let's just do that. There's blue appearing up there, which means that I have my white balance off. I'm going to do this one in black and white again, so you get that sort of travel, like what's ahead. I might just crop that in just a bit more tighter. Wish that did loop round further. It doesn't matter. I was going to go in tighter to get this off, but I realised the number would be too close, so nah. Do. And photography is more sort of a learning process. You're not expected to get a good image every time, and it's not down to the camera, it's about you. You know, if you can't capture the great image, that's your fault. It's not the camera's fault. Like, yeah. Do I like suddenly good, suddenly crap? No. Here we go. I'm going to take that one off because he's not really in the show, let's say. You take that so we get a bit of contrast on the forehead here. There we go, it's better. Like I could do that completely and like see the inside there. I mean, you can see where his hand is going onto the brake. So if I do that, go a bit more darker on here. Go to that. Yeah, the white I feel is a bit more, yeah, Yeah, it's alright. Is this... Should I not? No. That's the question. No. Cut that in slightly. Do that. Get it a bit more straight, I thought. Might be better first. There we go. It's all about sort of, like, the thing I like about photography is that you have to sort of go beyond what people are seeing, and you have to sort of create this sort of other thing, you know, this other sort of dimension. You have to, like, he looks like Dara O'Brien. No, but you have to create this other dimension, like, instead of focusing on, like, let's say, like, you have to sort of capture something else. You have to go to the other side of what's being... You have to, like, tell the other story. It's hard to explain. Like, yeah. I don't like the way this isn't straight. It does look dark. Look, suspiciously like Dara O'Brien. At the point where I want to be a bit careful. Starting to get all meh. Could completely crop that out. If I wanted to. I mean, it's still at 200mm, it's really great. Still sharp. I'm going to take that one out then. We're down to 66. Remove that. Kill it a bit more like that. Dead space, good. That's in the way. The great thing about Rari tracks, parallel, straight, following lines. It's always brilliant. Look at that, I quite like that. I'd like that on a big painting on the wall. I would. Brilliant, I like that. Hello. What sort of face is he pulling? More so, I'm guessing it's more sort of concentrating than anything. He's not really pulling a face. Look at the black and white photos. More sort of like the reason for this shoot, like when they were not coming in, like, so for example, if they're coming in backwards without the front showing, then I would go and aim for the actual sort of portrait shots, because they are more, how can I put it, bring more character into the image, I feel, than anything. Yeah, it's alright. His hair could be a bit more tidier. But I'm not all about hair. That's a decisive shot. Which one? I like that with the. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. Except I'm going to bring that in to there. And black and white. Black and white. Again, it's sort of you can see the track curving around, so it goes like or like oh zooming in round down there it does for another 7 miles. 7 miles of curving. No, but yeah, the whole railway line itself is like 7 miles. But it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. There is a video. I've done it. I've done the journey, not FIFA, of the journey of this of the whole journey from Swanage all the way to Northern. So if you want to go check that out, definitely go and do. It's on the channel. So yeah. Oh, is look at that. So I think these are Microsoft. Or unless it's look a bit like iPhones. So we've got green, blue, orange. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't get the best of shots from up there. But who am I? Who am I to say? Yeah, they're getting cropped out. Actually, let's try and. Nope. Let's go a bit more down. Crop it a bit more further. Going tighter. Or I could go all the way to there. I might leave a little. Can I get away with that? I can. Okay. Yeah, keep that in colour because it works. The only trouble I have with this is blue. I mean, some person did a fantastic image of this on Flickr. I did comment on it. So it's a brilliant shot of this engine. It's composed well. Definitely go and check it out. It's on. There's a Flickr group on Flickr, believe it or not. Of this. I need to reset this. No, I didn't. But yeah, there's a brilliant image that's been composed by a brilliant photographer, and he did it well, really well. He did. It's round the corner, not far away from here actually. Round the corner, you get the Helms Cross. No, Hurstenholt, that's it. Yeah, took it there on the crossing. Brilliant. I'm trying to think what this photo needs, because like it doesn't need anything in my opinion. Yeah, that's it. Boom. Here he is again. This man's getting on Flickr several times. I'm going to take him out though, because he's been on here too many times. Sadly, he's a nice guy. Oh, look at that! Look how straight that was. Ooh. Mm. It's like I would crop it to there, but then it looks a bit weird. We could try. See, look how that looks a bit weird. Urgh. Right. Oof. I like it, and that's the annoying thing. It's gonna bugger me. I really sort of want to like. I'm gonna risk it. I will risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. Whoops. Did too many on there. That one. That's the one I wanted to keep. Again, yeah, it's trying to like compose an image that is nice but is like within your reach. Canon, I think that is. Not that I have anything against Canon. I'm just not a big fan of Canon cameras or DSLRs. It's just the way I am. Not a big fan. I'm gonna keep this one in colour. Oh, but Nikon can't do any better. Well, I feel like Canon are a bit overrated, in my opinion. Ooh, I like this. Exposure. There we go, brighten up an image. Couldn't do that if you're in shooting in JPEG. So I know some people who shoot in JPEG. Yes. And if it's you, no. But people who shoot in JPEGs like, I don't know. What are you talking about? I like it, definition wise. This is a bit where you have to sort of check quickly, because like something like this, you can just tell instantly there's something that's being hugely like bulged out. That's very much motion blur in there. I like this. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Let's get that down. Can we go a bit new? Cool, we're losing megapixels, Ben. Yes or no, we're losing megapixels. We're losing megapixels. Oh, it's that pole thing. This aspect ratio. Flickr's going to do a brilliant job of managing that. Could I cut that out? I might actually be able to get away with it with him. Wow. They seem to have got away with it. Cool. Go. Go. Oh god. I'm gonna say go. I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna have this one as a either a black and white or something. I'm gonna keep it colour. Let's do that. Cool. Oh, concentrating. It's like a shot in the movie. I like this. I don't know why. But I just do. This is when it was raining, of course. Keep it in colour. Looks a bit better. And this is when it's starting to rain. It's like you go, oh yeah, it's raining, and then suddenly when it starts pouring it down, then that's when it's like you can see the rain. And as you can see, it's not straight because I was too much in a rush. Because it was raining. Do that. No, don't work in the rain at all. No. I like that. We've already got one, so I'm gonna remove it, save the effort. Aha! Now would you look at that? I quite like that. Crop. Ooh, I didn't realise that was blue popping out on there. I think it's supposed to be blue. Is the black smoke? Boom. We're nearly there actually. Not long to go. Mountains of black smoke coming pouring out of there. I feel sorry for the... Is that moss? I don't know. Do I want to know? No. Black and white. Got one. Got one. Here's Manson. We got one. Oh yes, this is fine. Perfect image. We got one. Crop, 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 crop. Actually, can I go boom to the bum? Should I go all the way? Can I extend that out? No. And then I'll remove the top of the bridge, maybe the top of the water tower. I like that. I like that. I think the thing that makes it is that SPL 14. Now that obviously has some sort of meaning, which I don't know of at this moment in time. But if you do know, comment down below. I'd be fairly interested. Oh, hello. I just noticed. People! Ooh, this is a hard one to deny. Let's remove that. Put that there. This one needs a lot of straightening because it's bent. It's bent. Yeah. Right. I like the colour on there. Perfecto. Bridge railways. Oh, get enough of that. For that. Black or white? Nah, it's got to be green. Exposure. It's fine as it is. Ooh, dark. Ooh. Have that like so. It's got to be the first time I've actually paid attention to this logo properly. Didn't notice there was a wheel. It really changes up an image when you edit it in post. Now, I'm wondering, can I get close? Can I let go boom? I can. Nope. What have we got here? Remove. Remove. Remove, sorry. I like this. I'm going to keep it in colour. Good thing about this, there's no crop really needed. Ooh, I like that. So guys, that has been the Swanage Railway Autumn Steam Gala editing video. If you have enjoyed, please of course comment down below, leave a like on the video, it's much appreciated as always. So yeah, if you want to go and see the full images that I've edited today, go down the description down below, go onto the Flickr, go onto the Swanage Railway album, and on there you'll be able to see the photos that have made it onto Flickr. So yeah. Anyway guys, have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you soon. If you did enjoy, please of course hit that like button, and please of course subscribe if you want to. Be much appreciated as always. Anyway guys, have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you soon. And yes, bye bye.